everybody, this is Max 101 again. Now here with Steve Rice from Imagika. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great, man. How are you doing, Max?
I'm very well, and thank you so much for your time, for the opportunity for this interview. I really love your band, and I wanted to have a short conversation, about what you're doing, the new album, the new songs that I really like. Um,
Perfect.
so tell me a little bit about everything. So you guys came back after, a few years, and you came out with a new record.
You know what? It was one of those kind of things that I was never had the intentions of reforming the band
Uh-huh.
and going back to it, but this guy we had a kind of a reconnect with the singer and I and the old bass player. It was just one of those kind of things that just kind of naturally happened. Had like conversations, have a little bit of a revisited a couple old ideas, and then before we know, we were exchanging ideas, and we started writing music, and things started to come together really fast. So it was one of those kind of things. It was very natural. It wasn't overthought, which was kind of refreshing because a lot of times you just you overthink the whole process, and when it comes to writing music, whatever else. But this was very just organic. I already had ideas kind of like put together, so the guys heard the ideas. It felt right, and we just decided to move forward with it, and just it happened. So that's just the way it
Nice.
was. Yeah.
So, Steve, tell me about the members of the band. So, Norman, the voice, bass, Jim Pergan,
Yeah,
drums, Matt
yeah.
Thompson.
So Jim played in the later stages of the band before the band disbanded. I'm gonna say that was probably like 2008, 2007. Um, he was probably the guy that was always trying to get us to reconnect and try to get the band to reform. Because after the Imagika called it a day, we moved on. Everybody was doing their own bands, their own things. But he always and we had worked together in my other band. But he was always going, hey man, maybe we should talk about reforming and do some kind of stuff. So and that happened. So then we got to get then. When I was on tour with my other band, Kill Ritual, a couple years ago with Ice Earth, we met up with Norm and where we played in town, which is very close to where he lives, and we just kind of reconnected. I mean, it was one of those kind of things that we left the band where it was, and then we reformed the band where it is.
Yeah. What about the lyrics? Who's the person in charge of the writing? Is it
Oh,
with everybody?
that would definitely be Norm. I mean, so I handed him a bunch of music, said, "Hey, you know what? This is all the music. What do you think you could do?" And then once he started putting his ideas together, it just naturally just sounded like a magic again because we worked together so closely before. So,
Gotcha. This is a very powerful album, like it's very solid, aggressive, I really like it. So I'm very glad, Steve, that you guys are back. Uh, what is your favorite song, or which one is the one that you enjoyed the most at the time of rehearsing or recording?
well, we just ended up playing a couple of shows last weekend for the first time in 10 years. So we played together for the first time in 10 years last weekend. And we played I think we played like 3 or 4 songs on the new record. My favorite song on the record is actually the title track. So that's
Oh, wow.
the last track. I just like the vibe. I think it's kind of cool, kind of melodic. Probably a second favorite for me would be I'm gonna go with the Faceless Rise. I really like that song a lot. Where Demons Dwell, the opening track is it's probably one of my favorites on the record. Um,
And what about
so I
the?
mean,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
you go ahead. No, you ask a question, please.
Yeah, no. What about the new video that you have out there? The spiteful or the speed? What's it called?
Yeah,
Sorry,
I,
spiteful.
yeah. I think we picked that track because it was it's catchy, it's
Yeah.
fast, it's it's short.
To do the video.
Yeah, I mean, it's always we try to pick a song for the video that was like kind of short, sweet, just kind of like
Yeah,
talk,
catchy.
talk, yeah, just like catchy. Um, it had a cool barrack, feel to it. Just typical metal type stuff. I mean, really kind of like the things that we enjoy. So it
Yeah.
was, yeah, and the storyline kind of dictated having a little bit of interaction with the actress. And just kind of a storyline. So we just kind of picked that one because it was, it was poignant. It was like, you know,
Yeah, it's a great
right.
song, man. It's a great song, and I thank you for that because every time we get a good song out there, we celebrate it. Let's watch it. I have the video. Let's watch it, and then we talk a little bit about the video.
Yeah,
Right?
let's do that. Yeah.
You should understand with a wave of my hand, I'm the power to destroy. I won't stay away until I get my way. You can show you was some goodbye. You push me aside like a silent father. You won't forgive me. You damn imposter. Your promise is empty, a photograph of mine, and you will soon learn in time. You'll be here in the night now.
Steve, this is a great, great, great song. Steve, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, cool. This is a great video. Congratulations, man. Congratulations on the new album. You want to say hi to the people out there in the United States, but also, Latin America, Spain, those are where we target sometimes our people.
Cool, man. I just want to say, hey, it's Imagika has it been around for a while, and we kind of took a break. We're happy to be back and kind of rocking for you guys.
Awesome.
We hope you enjoy the stuff, and we hope to continue for a while longer. Yeah, cool,
Awesome.
man.